Now, Spotify has decided to remove R. Kelly's music from their playlist because he allegedly misbehaved. Now, that's what I'm going to talk about in just a second. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Percy Jules here, and today we're going to talk about R. Kelly. Now, you might have heard about it in the news or read about it somewhere. Spotify, so the streaming service Spotify, has removed R. Kelly's music from their playlist, and they also announced that they will no longer actively promote his music. Now, why did they do this? Well, apparently R. Kelly has been accused of sexual misconduct and abuse. Now, I'm not going to get into all the details. I don't know all the details, and they might not even be very relevant in this case or in this, in this video anyway. But we're talking about serious accusations. Now, I have to say that I'm not completely sure how I feel about this. I'm not sure what to think of this because there are some things that just don't seem completely right or something. Now let me tell you what I mean. Now, first of all, the first thing I'm struggling with a little bit is the question, should Spotify be doing this at all? Should they be blocking artists at all? Because Spotify is a streaming service. It's a music streaming service. Their job is well, of course, they can decide for themselves what their job is, but for me as a customer, it seems like their job should be to provide us with music streams. That's what their job is. Should they also be blocking artists because they don't like their behavior? You know, I mean, I fully get that if there is an artist that is, for instance, promoting violence in their music or promoting racism or promoting sexism or something like that. You know, if I listen to my emotions, it is very hard to oppose that Spotify would remove someone like that from their platform. You know, so I fully get that. On the other hand, it is censorship. You know, and again, they are a streaming service. Should they also be some kind of moral authority for us? You know, so that's one thing I'm struggling with a little bit because I don't have a good answer for that right now. Now, another thing is that, you know, Spotify has made this decision based on accusations. As far as I know, R. Kelly has never been convicted. He's never been found guilty by any court of law. You know, I have to say I've read some articles about this, so I don't know a lot, but I know something about it. And it seems that there is some evidence against him. And, you know, if that is true, it's very understandable that people are getting very mad at him for this, you know. And, you know, I mean, there's also a boycott going on against his music. Very understandable, because let's face it, if these allegations are true, this is horrible, you know. So again, I fully understand where people are coming from, boycotting his music, being very angry at him. I fully understand that. However, as far as I know, we're still talking about accusations only, you know. And I don't know if it's true. Again, if it's true what they say he did, horrible. But it might not be true. You know, and I don't know that, and I don't think anyone knows apart from the alleged victims and himself. Apart from that, nobody knows, you know, but he's still getting punished for it. You know, so that's something else I'm struggling with a little bit. Spotify has gone ahead and punished him based on accusations. Now, a third thing is that, you know, Spotify has made this decision to ban R. Kelly's music from their playlist because they say, okay, well, with this behavior, you know, presuming that these allegations are true, with this behavior, he has violated our policies. He has violated everything we stand for, and therefore he is punished. Well, in and of itself, that seems pretty reasonable, doesn't it? Again, presuming that these allegations are true, it seems pretty reasonable. However, it just doesn't seem really fair. Why? Because there have been artists who have also violated their policies their music is gone. You cannot find it anywhere anymore on that platform. R. Kelly's music has, yes, it's been banned from the playlists, but if you want to listen to R. Kelly, you can still find R. Kelly on Spotify. You just have to search for it. Okay, so that doesn't really seem fair, because why do you ban certain artists because they violate your policies, and why don't you ban R. Kelly altogether because he's also violating your policies? You know, it just doesn't seem fair. I have to say, I think I do understand why, and I don't even think I can really blame Spotify. Because let's face it, Spotify is a company. You know, they're trying to make some money. They're trying to make some honest money as much as possible, like any company does, most companies. And from that point of view, I can understand this decision. And I also understand that this decision it's a very complicated situation for them. So again, I don't think I can even blame them. But from a consumer's point of view, it just doesn't seem fair, because you're removing some artists altogether because they violate your policies. R. Kelly is violating your policies, but yes, you're punishing him, but not really. Okay, so, and again, I think I do understand why, because of course R. Kelly is a high-profile artist. There are some very big record companies involved. So again, from a company's point of view, very understandable, but it is something I'm struggling with a little bit. And so again, as I said, I don't really know how to feel about this. So I don't have any good answers to this. Maybe you do, that's why I wanted to make this video. Maybe you can tell me, maybe you can tell us what you think about this. How do you feel about this situation? You know, should Spotify have removed R. Kelly's music altogether? Should they have done nothing at all? Or have they made the right decision? Please let me know what you think. I'm very interested. For now, I'm just gonna say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon.